Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video here for Oshi no Ko Season 3 Episode 2. The first episode was an absolute banger back. Right now we're kind of dealing with the come down of all the drama between Aqua and Kana and Akane, where it's been pretty strongly revealed, and I mean, I've been saying this the entire series, that Aqua is very much in love with Kana, but he is dating Akane in an attempt to push that away because he fears that if he gets with Kana and people find out that she's got a boyfriend, that they will kill her in the same way they killed his mother. So naturally, he's fucking traumatized. Mem now realizes that Aqua is in love with Kana, and we shall see where that goes from there. But yeah, Ruby is kind of working behind the scenes. She met up with Saito, which is crazy. We have not seen him since the beginning of season 1, so she was talking to him. I'm curious if he's the one who set up her like a whole plan she gave to the guy to get Ruby and Aqua's names out there, which she's totally doing intentionally. She wants more people to know about them, so there's a better chance of drawing out their father. So all in all, it was a really good first episode back, putting all worries about where the series is headed behind me. I am very excited for the remainder of this season. Quality looks as good as ever. We even got a special opening, which was their concert in Hokkaido, which was really cool. And yeah, I know the real opening is coming this week, as is going to be for the rest of the anime season. I'm going to be very late on shows that air on Wednesdays and Fridays, so Oshi no Ko and then Frieren and Fire Force are always going to come out very late. I'm at work until 3 p.m. these days, my time, and they release at like 9 a.m. So it's a long time till I'm able to sit down and watch these. And so yeah, alas, I know that people have already been talking about the opening. I know it's out, so I'm very excited for it. But the first little special OP they did was great, and I obviously skipped whatever song they were playing at the end of the episode. So, or did they? I can't remember they played a song at the end of the episode. I think it might have just gone all the way through the credits. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's hop into this. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to our reactions. So if you were to check out either of those, of your own will. Now, I've heard us up straight into Oshi no Ko Season 3, Episode 2. So yeah, we got the opening straight up here at the beginning. Oh my god! I'm like, holy fuck. Ooh, I got foot chills. Oh my god. That was so peak. The sheer just amount of like symbolism throughout these visuals that I know I'm not going to fully be able to pick up on and things like that. Like the most blatant and basic one being the red strings of fate tying Ruby and Aqua together at the end of the opening here, and specifically, you know, how Aqua's being tied up and is like drowning in this like blood looking eye at the end of it as you know, he's tied to her. And oh, this one obviously being for Ruby, what was her name before she passed? Sarina, yes, Sarina was her name. This is obviously her here, more than likely. What does that say in the beginning there? 15 Pro Universal Leader. There was one more bit of text. Aspect type of idol. Okay. Obviously got Akane. She's continued, like, she's just grown more and more famous during the 6-month time skip. Memcho here, a bunch of clothes and everything. I'm glad to see Memcho as such a still big focus in this opening and things like that. They could very easily, you know, kind of shaft her to the side while focusing on like Kana, Akane, Ruby, things like that. But Memcho is still very prevalent, and even seems like she might be even more prevalent in this season than she was in prior ones. Like the way she was already very prevalent in episode 1. And you got Kana here. Ooh, it's like a funeral dress almost. It's like, instead of, you know, a veil of like getting wedded, it's like it's all black and everything. And she's got her ooh, the fucking baseball glove, because you know, when she was throwing with Aqua, she's got her school the hat she wears when she's at school right here. She's got her idol picture up here from the finale of season 1, and her outfit she wears during that as well. And obviously all the pictures of Ai with the billions of plushies she's hit here around. And then they're out here, and then they're all performing together, which is a very interesting difference here, is Akane's here with them. What's your shelf life? Ooh, and then it says test me for the song name. Like you're testing what is your shelf life, aka how long can you stay in the limelight, how long do you get to be a celebrity, what is your shelf life before you're discarded by the public. Ooh, that's so good. This visual is... all the flowers in the back, there's obviously some meaning there, because then it cuts to, you know, Sarina there, her hair, and then you got this heartbreak, and it's like interesting. She's got like a scarf, and you know, it's heartbreak on her back there. Ooh, staring at the visual of her the eye version of herself there that she acted as. You got a more Memcho focus, like I said. Also, did we ever figure out that she wears contacts, or is that a new reveal that her eyes are not actually this blue color? They're actually the same, more adjacent to her hair color. And then we get Aqua for like the first time in this opening, which makes sense. I mean, it's clearly going to be, while Aqua's still there, it's really going to be focused on the newbie Komachi for the beginning of this season. But Aqua will get roped back into it the more that Ruby pushes and pulls and you know, keeps trying to get them in the limelight there. Although Aqua is trying to keep their sibling relationship on the down low, she is doing everything she can to bring it out, which I talked about during last episode. That's very purposeful. And then his younger self breathes fire back into him, setting everything ablaze. Do or die, dead or alive is what that says, I think. Yeah, do or die, dead or alive. And then he's, oh, this is so good. He walks in, he's cutting the strings of fate above I that are connected and puppeting him. And he's, oh my god. This visual is fucking crazy. And I love the visual. He's locking away his star because he's going against his revenge, which is, and not really pursuing further, you know, into his career and things like that. He's just kind of, you know, taking it easy and still, you know, staying there for a living and things like that. But his pursuit of getting as far out there as he can is gone. He's locking away his potential, his talent, the star there. He's locking it away. While Ruby, on the other hand, has both eyes active. See, and then he like falls and it like morphs into this like bloody, like red, twisted version of I that keeps them both wrapped in. Her death is the fate that continues to puppet both of Ruby and Aqua. Oh my god, okay. Now we get to get into the actual episode, finally! Ooh, the crows. I love how we're in the crow's vision because we met that, like, crow girl, supernatural crow girl thing at the end of last season that Ruby ran into. I know her daughter's coming to see you. Jesus! You're the one closest to the truth. Oh my god, this is fucking nuts! Oh my god! If I knew, I would have killed him myself. Okay, that was more like the Ruby we know. Good to know, I guess. She's still Ruby at the end of the day, no matter what, like, you know, changes she's trying to make and things like that. She is still Ruby at the end of the day. That little outburst there of him, like, shaking him was so her. It's true, you risk getting Miyako in trouble. Damn. What an interesting way to put that into perspective there. I don't mean that they want to see me. Oh, so Ruby's goal now is what Aqua's was. Their goals have literally switched. Aqua's just trying to live a regular life now as best as he can with the trauma that he carries, and Ruby is now trying to get as big as humanly possible so that she can achieve this goal. They have flipped entirely, because Ruby was just living out her life before, and Aqua was the one trying to get as big as possible so that he could make as much connections as possible to find their father. Only to find out now, at least Aqua believes, he's dead, which Once again, I keep rehashing it, but Akane knows that. Or knows that he isn't dead. Oh, with the... Yep. That was his plan. That's why she came with a full booklet ready to go with a proposal. There's another word I'm looking for there, but whatever. She came to them with that, and they accepted. He immediately got right back into that, you know, producer manager mindset there. Immediately locked back into it. It's true. You don't perform when called upon. Characters stand out on the show. Oh, she's here again. She's here again. Are you seeing this, bro? He's just so putting my sister on the show. Yeah, he really does not want, once again, them to be known together. Yeah, it's true. Cute, clever, and considerate. Lean into that more. What do you believe this show needs most right now? Did you chase in the surveys they do can play a big role in that. Tell us something fun that happened in your life recently. Okay, how you doing, Ballish? Yeah, because it'll be more entertaining if that's the case. There it is. Wow, she's really playing into that character. Jesus. Girl, you got issues. Everybody chuckling. So she is embellishing an actual story where she did something dumb. So she became a totally different story. Oh, that smile. She knows exactly what she's doing. There you go, he playing into it. Oh, she's way too good at this, he says. Very interesting back and forth between Aqua and Ruby now. Damn. I mean, you're not wrong, Aqua, but damn, he doesn't believe remotely that she could do this on her own. Damn. Little does he know, it's your old stomping grounds, man. We got the cameraman here. So he's helping out as well. One more important thing. Be nice. Oh my, yo, the detail on her eyes here. We've never seen like those lines before on her eyes. They'll be directors in the future. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. She's effectively becoming, honestly, she'll be better at getting bigger faster than Aqua ever was. Because there were some things that Aqua still wasn't very great. But then again, would I honestly say that she's even going further than he did? I guess it depends on how you look at it. Because Aqua was obviously very manipulative and things like that when he was on his revenge path too. Ruby is doing very much the same thing, being manipulative and things like that. But I guess it would have to depend. I would need to look closer at really everything that Aqua has done up until this point to really determine, because I don't think he tried to necessarily swoon over anybody like Ruby's doing here to get on everybody's good sides and things like that. So I don't know. Oh my god. Just non-stop talking to this guy to get on his good side. But her an AD, because she believes she'll be not an assistant director soon. She believes she'll be, I guess it could be audio. No, that's assistant director. And she believes she'll be a full director, and if she's close with you, you know, obviously he doesn't know this, but she'll have more opportunities. And yeah, that's where naturally that would go. This is something that never happened on Aqua's side of things. And this is something that Ruby is capable of doing. Chairs and nap. What? Hold on, I want to read that. Sending captions for report segment. Dear Urushi Bara-sama, Yoshizumi here. I'm attaching the captions to this email. Please check and confirm. Shoot, Yoshizumi. Damn. Yeah, makes sense. They don't want bad rep for their employees staying overtime. Jesus. Jesus, he's just being like yelled at non-stop. Oh my god. Even Ruby's back there like, Jesus. Ah, that's fun. Jesus. Variety show staff responsibilities. Writers pitch ideas, write scripts. Researchers do background research, mostly interns. Creative director manages overall creative for the show. Producer, person in charge, thus manages budget and QC's final product, which is quality check. Assistant producer handles casting and provides miscellaneous support, which is, I'm assuming that's why he was doing captions. That's part of the miscellaneous support. That's what Yoshizumi's part of. Unit directors produce and edit episodes they're in charge of. Chief assistant directors manage schedule. Assistant directors are the errand boys. Oh, he's an AD. Never mind. He's the AD down at the very bottom of the list there. I read assistant producer. I meant AD. If I flipped them. Nope, definitely not how that works. Even TV shows themselves, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna toss out a random one recently that I watched. Stranger Things, or just anime as well. Like, all episodes have different producers. There's typically you want to try to have one overall head director for the series, because having multiple directors can make things very messy. But different episodes have different writers, different producers, things like that. So there's different production committees for like every episode. Oh, so he's very salty. That explains why he's so angry all the time. Oh, she's walking off with the shoot. He's so suspect of her. He's so suspect of her. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus. Yeah, you're just doing everything. Pretend to be cameraman. Tetsu Urashibara. Are you done with the first cut? Same thing. Fixes, decide to go with the previous version, revert it. Oh. For it to help the directors out. Jesus, I mean, yeah, that sounds like an errand boy for you. Jesus Christ. I feel bad that Ruby's trying to butter this guy up so she can get just improve for herself. I feel bad. This guy seems really nice. So he's really penny pinching. Christ. So yeah, he basically has to work overtime without actually working overtime. He's not getting paid for it. They can't have him stay here on location and do overtime because it's a bad look for the company. So they send his ass home and he has to do work at home because he doesn't have all his shit done by the time he has to leave. Tokyo Blade? Oh, Jesus. He was talking normal there for a second, now he's in a grouchy mood again. Moving on about their love for the franchise. You would be shocked. Jesus, hello. Is that girl on the left there? Is that the chick from the school. Was her name Minami? The pink-haired one? Pink hair, pink eye? I didn't even see her to the right of the screen there. It looks like her face. Yeah, who shows some skin online. So basically just wants... okay, yeah. I got what he's looking for here. Because Minami is a model, is she not? Makes sense she would do like cosplaying too. Christ. Part of the Blue Summer Group cosplay for this year's Summer Comic-Con. I won't be cosplaying Tokyo Blade. Sick. Purely hobbyist cosplay group, and many of our members are working adults who don't appear on TV. Sick. Okay. Sick. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Most cosplayers are, I would say most cosplayers are not like, you know, famous like actors or people who go on TV frequently, have like media training or shit like that. Most cosplayers are hobbyists. I would say I'm just spitballing a guess here, so I'm probably off by a bit, but I'd say like 75% are probably more on the hobbyist side of things. They just do it for a hobby because it's fun. Oh. Ruby just keeps showing up. What do you know? They're looking for cosplayers, and this could be Ruby could cosplay on the show. It's true. He's like, you don't cosplay, do you? Just because she happened to be there and show up, and he knows her and trusts her by this point. She's just there, and he's like, you don't cosplay, do you? And if she could just be like, yeah, I'll cosplay, and just do it, and she gets even more recognition for doing it. Under an umbrella, yeah, I don't think she wants to go. Yeah. Damn! Even okay, I was not expecting her to just bluntly be like, oh yeah, I know he's into her. Okay. I mean, I've been saying it all, like all show, it's pretty obvious, and damn, even Akane knows it. Damn. She even knows that she's not first choice, and she even knows that there's a reason he's not dating her and is instead dating Akane. Is not dating Kana, is instead dating her. That grammatically, that was a weird way to say that. Yeah. Yikes. I do feel bad for her, because that does suck. Like, you were somebody you know likes somebody else, and the only reason they're not with them is like a reason you don't really want to think about. I don't really care that much. Girl, that's crazy. You're with a guy who doesn't actually even like you. You should go be with somebody who actually likes you. You don't need him to actually be in love with you? Akane, come on. I wish you would have better standards for yourself, if I'm being completely honest. Just because he's being a great boyfriend means nothing if he doesn't actually love you or like you. I just feel bad for her at this point. I don't think it would. I don't think it would at all. Not at all. Wishing for your partner to actually love you is not being greedy at all. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Yeah, that's why he's got no contact, is because he's so worried about her. This process for sorting out his feelings. I mean, if you want to look on the bright side and say that maybe the reason he's with you and things is he's trying to fall in love with you so he can forget about Kana, I guess that's maybe one way to look at the situation. I suppose, if you want to look at it that way. How genuine he's trying to be. I'm gonna be so honest, Akane, this just sounds like I just feel bad for you at this point, because it just sounds like you're coping with the fact that your partner likes somebody else. I'm just gonna be so honest. I just feel bad for you. Like, you deserve someone who actually likes you. that he was using to his own ends to get revenge? Yes. Damn, he felt the aura. I know you're a chick magnet and you like it. He felt the death aura from behind him. He was like, who's trying to kill me right now? And he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh my god, that was funny. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, girl. You need... if she wants to look at it that way, all the more power to her. It's not gonna stop me from feeling bad for her. And thinking of it in the one way that it is, and that it just feels like cope with the fact that your lover doesn't actually love you. You appear as a cosplayer. Oh, so Ruby went to Minami. There you go. Okay, so she's not gonna do it herself. She went to Minami. Okay, that's right. She's a model. Yeah. So? Damn, there's look in her eyes. You know, wasn't before Ruby's like biggest thing that she hated lies? Was that not her like literal? God, this face is, I'm like, feel like I'm staring into the abyss here looking at these eyes. Wasn't that like her whole thing? Was that she I might be thinking of a different show if I'm being honest, but she like hated lies and wanted to be as genuine as humanly possible in like the beginning and things like that when she was coming up as Bikomachi and things like that. And that's part of what made it difficult for her to get famous, was that she didn't want any lies. She wanted it to be as genuine as possible. And now she goes, a lie, huh? Still a job though. Like, whew, that's a change. Jesus, this face is actually terrifying. It's true. Could blow you up further. The cosplay reporter, so she's gonna be the reporter. She's really recruiting her. Sounds like she's interested now. There you go. No pairing shots, no low angle shots, no street photography, plug gun muzzles, no unedited photos, no long props, skin color tights required, no uploading to social media. Damn, all the rules for like events and things like that. I was right on the money with what I said before. She hated being fake and lies and things like that. She wanted only her most genuine self, which is in direct contrast to who I was as a person. She believed lies were love, and that is such a stark contrast to, you know, how Ruby was when she was younger, but now she's flipped a switch, and yeah, she's sounding more and more like her mother, maybe. Notice how she starts sounding like her mother when she's got both eyes as stars? Hasn't started to change her. I wouldn't say the dirty business world has started to change her. I don't know. Ruby was pretty steadfast in everything she believed until she hooked on the idea of revenge. That's what changed her, which, whether you want to call that the business world or not, is up to you, I suppose. Thank you so much for getting in touch. However, I don't have a Tokyo Blade costume ready for the summer Comic-Cat, or this year's summer Comic-Cat, and I'm not especially keen on appearing on TV right now either. I'm afraid I'll have to turn you down this time. Oh, hello. Younger sister alert. Is he gonna recruit her, or is he going to try to have, like, 3D people maybe cosplay remotely? Using, like, 3D models or something? Yeah. Oh, he is trying to recruit his sister. Damn, he's that desperate he's trying to recruit his sister. She's a cosplayer, though. I see the OBS up on screen there. Exactly what I'm staring at over here. Whoa. Dude, this show never misses with the eye details. They're always so unique. She get what I do. Ah, there you go. It's actually true. Like, she cosplays in pictures and things like that, so you're not hearing her voice, and so she can show her face. And then in VTubing, she doesn't show her face, but shows her voice. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, and there's non-stop VTubing drama with agencies and things like that. God damn, yeah, it's become a quickly oversaturated market. Suzune Komimi in her 311,000 subs. Holy shit. Attempting the scariest horror game, chill chatting, karaoke requests, okay, members only stream. Okay. Ah, okay, so he's her manager. Whoa! So she's still cosplaying? She had a secret account going. Oh, really? How much you bitch about me on your damn? I mean, who doesn't bitch about their manager, though? Let's be honest here. But especially when you think they're not watching. Forget all about it. There you go. Oh, she is cosplaying. She said cosplay reporter, but now she's saying she will be cosplaying. Oh god. Does he know where? Make sure that they can do that kind of cosplay? That's crazy. Yeah, it is his sister. That we have the Tokyo Blade rights. Oh, dear God. He never fucking confirmed it. I'm glad Ruby brought that up to him to make sure he questioned it. Clearly why she was doing that. You clearly don't understand how much effort goes into cosplaying. I do now because I watched My Dress Up Darling. That's not how that works. That is not how that works. Not at all. He didn't say that. He's lying. He did not say to have a backup plan. He said he would get the perms for it. Bro, that is so unreasonable. It's crazy. Oh my god. Well, this is fucked. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna lend them. There you go. Did they manage to put it on after all that? Whoa, they're setting this up like it's gonna be some huge event here as we head towards the ED. That was clearly probably one of the cosplayers. We got Ruby as well. God damn! I love this show! Oh my god, I love this show so much. Okay, ED time. As far as the episode goes, another incredible episode. Once again, it was a lot more Ruby focused than anything, but we did get some Akane and Aqua stuff in there, where I'll be honest, I just feel bad for Akane. It really just sounds like she's trying to cope with the fact that her lover doesn't like her at the moment. He's just playing the perfect boyfriend until he maybe one day does sort out his feelings, and maybe he's into her at that point. I just the one line that bothered me the most was her saying, like, it'd be greedy to wish for anything more, and I'm like, no, it's not greedy to want your lover to love you. That's not greedy at all, girl. Not even close. Anyway, I just feel bad for her. As far as the Ruby stuff, Ruby continues to be absolutely terrifying most of the time, and now that she's in revenge mode, like, everything about her whole ideology that she has kept since she reincarnated is just out the window. completely out the window. And now she's just doing fakey stuff like they do it on their YouTube channel, you know, all the bits and things like that we saw at the beginning of this season. The first episode, we saw them doing a bit with Kana and Ruby that as soon as it was over, they both went like blank-faced. It was very clearly set up from the start. A bit that they were just doing. There was nothing genuine about it. It was just professional to get a bit out there for the video, a little comedy sketch or bit or whatever when they were talking about, you know, their childhood and things like that. Oh man. The changes Ruby's going through, we're catching up with all the other characters, Minami's getting involved now, they're setting up this cosplay event to be a huge thing, so I'm excited to say the least. But I think that is going to wrap it up from reaction to Oshi no Ko Season 2 Episode 2. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.